Thank you so much for joining me and for wanting to learn more information on this incredible discovery with the Vollara Air and Surface Pro with our ActivePure technology. As you can see in this photo, that this is exactly how this unit works. It blows the ActivePure technology into our atmosphere, into our air, and on our surfaces. Testing for SARS and CoV-2, the novel coronavirus, was conducted by one of the world's top biosafety testing facilities, the University of Texas Medical Branch, which primarily tests for the US military and the CDC. And they also follow extremely strict FDA protocols. And as you can see from the results of this particular test, airborne SARS and the CoV-2 virus had a reduction of 99.96% within 3 minutes. And again, this is with very strict FDA certified compliant laboratory testing. On surfaces, this is where this discovery is so exciting, because where have we ever been able to find anything other than using a toxic disinfectant on our surfaces that can kill this type of virus? But this unit, it actually kills SARS and CoV-2 on our surfaces 93.27% within 3 hours and up to 99.98% within 7 hours on our surfaces. This is so exciting. This is the hierarchy of control from the CDC. Basically, what they are suggesting that we do right now with our businesses and our homes is we protect the worker with personal protective units or personal protective equipment, things like gloves, masks, things like that. The most effective way to protect our employees, our students, our loved ones is using this ActivePure technology by completely eliminating and physically removing the hazard from our air and from our surfaces. The ActivePure is a patented scientific process that dispatches supercharged submicroscopic particles at a tremendous speed. It's about 1,200 feet per second. That's how fast this travels through our air and our homes and our businesses. These particles are created by reactions between ambient water and oxygen molecules, a patented matrix coating with a specific wavelength of UVC light. The particles, which we naturally produce, are hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, and also superoxides, which is OH1. They collide with the virus bacteria and the air pollutants and immediately turn them into harmless elements. And don't forget, again, this is completely healthy for us as humans to breathe this in, because we naturally produce H2O2 and OH1 within our own bodies. Unlike conventional passive filtration air-based purifiers, which we're all very familiar with HEPA, the HEPA filters and things like that, our ActivePure technology works immediately and does not require to capture or to have exposure time, like usually with the UV lights. They need to have it for a certain amount of time and expose it to kill it. This technology rapidly and continuously fills a room with virus neutralizing particles that instantly break viruses down to their component parts and rendering them harmless. These are some of the things that it can also help with to protect our families, our schools, our businesses from these harmful contaminants. This is what causes allergies and asthma and things like that, pollen, dust, viruses, dust mites, mold spores, VOCs. Just exciting. I've never been able to find anything that has been able to literally kill mold spores in the air. This is based on NASA technology. The company bought this technology from NASA itself and has now been inducted into the NASA Space Technology Hall of Fame. There's only about 14 other inventions that have been inducted into this Hall of Fame. For example, one of them is the inventor of GPS. These are also some of the studies that have been performed on this ActivePure technology, showing that within minutes, within less than a minute, 99.999% of the RNA virus was reduced in our air. And the RNA virus is really what is SARS and CoV-2, which leads to COVID-19. This also has an anti-resistant staph infection called MRSA. That flesh-eating bacteria has a 99% reduction of microbes within 24 hours in your atmosphere. Can you imagine getting this into hospitals and nursing homes and things like that, where MRSA and staph infections are just rampant? Hotels are a perfect example of fungi and bacteria. Things on the television remote, on desk surfaces, in the carpet, within the HVAC that they blow into all of the rooms, televisions, and doorknobs, things like that, all in our hotel rooms would be eliminated within minutes. Schools are a perfect place that these units should be. In fact, they did a study at an Indiana school and a Pennsylvania school that they actually reduced by 80% reduction in flu and sick days. Their attendance rate increased by 80%. No more colds and flus, especially at the very beginning of the school year when all of the kids get together. That's usually when kids get the most sick, is when they all come together. Another Ohio school did a study on the reducement of staph infection, for, let's say, wrestlers or sports teams in their locker rooms and things like that, where staph is also rampant. Within 1 year, there was no treatment at all. The year 2 professional cleaning of the locker rooms. I mean, it's amazing the results that these schools are getting from these studies. This is all also in all of Major League Baseball's locker rooms right now, this technology. We are so proud to be able to say that it has reduced bacteria, fungi, MRSA, and has cleaned their air particles within their locker rooms down to nothing within a short amount of time. This is a perfect example of what it's doing in hospital operating rooms. I mean, to reduce the airborne bacteria and fungi and surface MRSA. I mean, how many times have we heard people getting staph infection after an operation? You think that our operating rooms are the most cleanest places on the planet, but yet they are not until we are able to get this ActivePure technology in there. Also, regular medical facilities, doctors' offices, urgent cares, things like that we've done studies where it has reduced, this type of bacteria. This one was done in a pediatric therapy office. There are other products that we have available through this product line. You can have a Fresh Air Mobile. That gets plugged into your car so that you have continuous disinfection 24/7. You could also take it into your hotel room. It has an AC adapter that you can plug it into a wall. Within minutes, your hotel room would be disinfected. No more having to carry disinfectant wipes and wipe down your telephone and your remote. And it's also going to disinfect your bedspreads and the carpets. Everything in a hotel room. We also have the Fresh Air Personal that you can wear around your neck with a lanyard. And that's going to protect you when you're flying on an airplane or even just walking through any business that doesn't support this ActivePure technology. What the Fresh Air Personal does is it literally repels the bacteria and the virus within a 5-foot radius of you wearing it. I mean, just think of all of the places that could benefit from this with continuous disinfection 24/7. It's completely affordable for businesses and for the average person. You can have it's freestanding and portable. It's literally a plug in and purify. There's no installation required, no chemicals, no ozone, no harmful ozone. Lots of air purification systems emit ozone, which is completely harmful to your respiratory system. In fact, if you are currently running an ozone type of air purification system, you cannot run that unless you leave the house. There are no byproducts. It works quickly and quietly. It's safe to use in occupied spaces, as I just said. It works in real time. One small unit is only about a foot tall and only weighs 7.5 pounds. It covers up to 3,000 square feet. And it's also been designed and engineered and produced in the US. So thank you so much for your time and attention. And please get back to the person that shared this exciting discovery with you. And thank you so much for joining us.